Well. First off, yeah. I know I said I was going to stream. I was actually going to stream Blood Rain, but then I remembered, like, at one point, I started calling my Thursday time slot Tactics Thursday, and, you know, I figured maybe it might be fun to do a tactics game, and, for variety's sake. If I got like lots of shooting on my Sunday and Tuesday games, maybe something slightly more. Well, there's also going to be lots of shooting, but a bit more laid back might be fun for Thursday. Anyways, and aliens are still spooky enough, right? Anyways, 1 second, just gonna drop a quick link everywhere. And then we got going. Probably not going to stream for too long today because I still gotta had some stuff to take care of, and I uh, uh, yeah, still got some stuff to take care of, and had some stuff to take care of before. So yeah, 1 second. Okay, so I guess if you guys don't know what Xenonauts is, well, uh, okay, that's the launcher. But yeah, so Xenonauts is basically a follow up to XCOM, that is X hyphen com, the 1993 game around the time. Maybe I'm maybe it was like in development for some time before that, but if I remember correctly, it pretty much sort of when the XCOM remake came out and made some changes, which honestly I don't think were too bad for that specific game. Um, but I don't know. I feel like they've gotten a bit too. Uh, some of the stuff new XCOM introduced has gotten too like too many turn-based games. Just keep redoing that, moving away from the time units or some slightly more granular uh, way to depict turn times. And I don't think it works as well for every game as it did for the XCOM remake. But case in point, basically when the new XCOM came out or was announced, and like people who like the old XCOM games, some of them got fairly mad because it was sort of seen as dumbing down, doing air quotes here, the original game, and so people brought out the Goldhawk Interactive developed Xenonauts. Don't quite know how to pronounce it, which is slightly more, closer to the traditional XCOM, the original gameplay wise. So it's got like time units and all that stuff. I'm also playing the Community Edition, which is basically an assortment, like a curated list of mods, which sort of expand the game slightly, rebalance it, but do so without, at least as far as I can tell, without like breaking anything, you know, without getting ridiculous. Anyways, let's get to it. Let's defend some Earth. Okay. So far, the stream looks to be pretty good at picking up the game. If the game actually started. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's see. The yada yada. Anything options wise? I think we can probably keep the sound where it is because it's not. It's a bit more. It's like not as much of an onslaught of constant noise as some of the games I play sometimes are. Anyways, dude's got probably needs to take better care of his nails. There's sort of got like a chink there, which gets pretty annoying. Anyways, let's just start a game and let's go for veteran, which is so there's easy, normal, hard, and super hard mode. I'm going for veteran because I've played some XCOM games before that. I'm not going for Iron Man. I know it's sort of like very popular with these kinds of games. The thing is, like I try to, um, I like try not to cheese it too much. But the thing is, like the base game and also the community edition, there's sometimes, as you can probably expect, there's sometimes like some instability issues. Sometimes there's bugs and not just alien kind. And I don't know. Before for like I have to start all over because my game did an oopsie. I think I like reserved the uh, option to reload it. Anyways, let's get started. And we gotta start out by selecting a base. So there's these, like in the original XCOM, there's these sort of, the world is split up into sort of specific sectors. Zones, and each zone's got uh, each zone's got like a loyalty meter, and if you shoot down, keep the aliens from attacking them, you obviously they like you better for that. And I think I probably want to put my starting base somewhere here in the Middle East, because I I think from the look of it I can like cover largest biggest amount of like I've got the Soviets here, I've got in the China, in the Middle East, obviously, and then Europe and the Africas. Like I've got coverage over those, so I think that's probably a good decision for a starting base, and then later on we can like spread out to cover Asia and the Americas. Anyways, yeah, let's slap them down here. And Uh, sure, let's go with something boring. Can't think of anything. I'm like very happy. So, if you're not aware, this game gives you the opportunity to name lots and lots and lots of stuff. Like you can give your guys names, you can give your airplanes names, your bases, obviously. So, if you guys are like got any fun ideas that aren't like slurs or something, then really I'm open to suggestions. So yeah, and I think probably uh, it's probably wise to start out by extending our radar capabilities. You know, just so we can spot more UFOs from farther away. Do we want to do something else? We also want to get ourselves a garage because you can get yourself some tanks, which are pretty nice. Medical center, that seems also like a good idea. And let's see. We've got. Uh, we can still hire. We've got like space for 5 more guys. We can put 5 more guys in our on our science research stuff. Wait a second now. Yeah. And don't have any defenses yet. Uh, Probably going to wait a bit until I start getting myself a missile battery. Usually, we don't have to. Huh. Sorry, I'm just 1 second. I feel like I'm getting the upload speed is sort of a bit suboptimal, which I'm not sure why. Is it something with the downloads? No, they're all paused. Because don't know. It seems like it's very. Seems like it's fluctuating wildly. I'm not sure if it's like any. If there is like any problem for the actual stream. Probably should check that. Ah, okay. There we go. But I guess for this part of the for this part of the game, it's not really that important to have like um, super speedy gameplay. And I'm going to just hire 5 more scientists. It's going to take a while before they come around. Nothing in stores. Who do we have? We've got. I think for right now, we probably don't need to hire any more soldiers. Now, let's see. Uh, okay, yeah. I mean, who's best when it comes to strength of our guys? A heavy weapons dude, a machine gunner, that's sure. 51. Accuracy. I don't know. I think Anna might be actually more useful as a. Oh, reflexes. I think Mr. Sokol. Uh, he might be like better used as a rocket dude. Um, because yeah, he seems to be like for rocket launcher dudes. You obviously want them to be able to hurl around lots of stuff. Let's slap some incendiary. Right. Okay. Uh, right. Sergeant, corporal. And let's equip this dude as a shield dude. I mean, he's still over his weight limit, but guess it can't be helped. Do we want to go for any other fancy stuff? I don't think we need to right now, honestly. Like there's some items here that, like the breaching charge, which you can use to breach UFOs, at least sometimes. From the last time I tried it out, it was still pretty buggy. But yeah, but I don't think we'll need that right now. Uh, I guess we might as well. I mean, heavy weapons. He's got 2 belts. I mean, we can load this dude up with more. And I don't know. Give him 2 grenades. Why not? Got a bunch of riflemen. They all have their. Yeah, that seems pretty okay. No vehicles right now, like no tanks. So they need to develop those. But first off, um, we need the garage finished before we can think about that. Yeah, Charlie 1. Let's see. Yeah. Ah. Can we? Yeah, right now we don't really have any much in the way uh, of loadout options, really. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, we do have the avalanche torpedoes theoretically, but we don't have any planes that can that can uh, anything that can actually carry it. Mm-hmm. I guess, and there's like lots of in the Xenopedia section. There's like lots of lore that I don't know. I'm probably not going to bother reading them. I mean, there's some nice background stuff. There's some lore. There's some. There's apparently a novella which is included in under the extra buttons, but I haven't read it yet. I guess I'm a bit of a Xenonauts noob. I'm not a real lore head here, but yeah, as new stuff comes up, I'll make sure to keep you guys posted. Anyways, I think as far as how do we maybe even want to Just how expensive is it to build a new base? Hmm. Uh, 500,000. I mean, Actually, I think I might just slap that one in there. Uh, Not much we can do with that before it is built, but I don't know. I feel like we can probably. I'm not going to do this, use this as a like proper quote unquote base, but more like an air base. Like maybe some hangars, two hangars, so I can keep some fighters in there, radar, stuff like that, and then. But I feel like usually you can do pretty well. Like in the first part of the game, you can do pretty well. Just rain. You can like don't need like a second strike team really. And here's the first UFO. He's small guy. Let's say hello. And I don't know. No kill like overkill. Let's send out both. And I guess I'm going to engage them right now because I could auto resolve them, but I guess I want to show off the whole air combat. Unfortunately, big step down from the original UFO. It doesn't have the fucking awesome. It doesn't have the fucking awesome soundtrack. Yeah. No. Let's see. How about you? Eh? Okay. Couldn't you? Sorry, I can use some special abilities here. I was like thinking that maybe I could. No. Oh well. Ah, shit, he's coming straight at me. Okay. Let's see. Uh. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I mean, the whole air combat isn't that interesting. I mean, you can just sort of do. It's like a bit more involved than the one in like new XCOM, but it's not great. But you know, sometimes you can do some fun stuff like send up one plane to sort of damage one of the UFOs and then wait until some others are ready and then finish it off. And you know, it gets a bit more involved as things go on. But actually, shit. Guess people they're starting over in the US. Anyways, let's send a team. And I did wait a little bit because, as you can see, there's a night and day cycle, and it means that the missions are at like specific times, which you know, and sometimes you, generally speaking, you kind of want daily missions if you can help it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's engage. Okay, and I guess now it's baptism of fire. Hmm? Yeah, there we are. I already found the first guy. Alrighty. I mean, we don't have really any cover, but... Oh boy. Huh. Didn't hit. Anyways. Okay, how about you get out of the way? You move over there. Take cover. Take a few shots, but more importantly, provide some cover. Oh, take one shot, I guess. Oh, where's our sniper lady? Ah, I put them in the front. Okay. 42 points for the burst. Yeah, can't get him in position and fire in the same turn. But that's not too bad. Let's just... So I thought we could maybe suppress him with that. But again, I feel like chances are we're probably not in too bad a situation right there. I mean, it's a first guy. There are... Like the enemies certainly scale. So the first mission isn't as bad. Also didn't accidentally shoot a local. They always react very... They're like very touchy about getting shot, these guys. Oh. Still... Okay. Okay, so this is like full cover. Okay, yeah. So, one thing, when you take cover or put up behind certain spots, counts as cover, and if it's like yellowish, oh boy, my color blindness is coming in. It means it's half cover, which means that sometimes you can get shot behind it, but also that you can shoot over it. Which is helpful. But here, if it's grayed out, means it's like full cover, which means you can't get shot through it, or well, you can get shot through it, but like that means that like the enemies have to have some pretty potent weapons. Can I shoot at him? Yeah, I can. Great. Suppressed mostly my own dudes, but also the alien, so hey. Win some, you lose some. Hmm. I guess I mean, I got the... Like, I've got like a very, very large inclination to just blow a fool up, but think, I think probably, on our first or one of our first contact with an alien species, probably best not to like blow up the corpses too much. Like the science guys, they're sort of touchy about that. Okay, good. Good. Uh-huh. No hits. This is nice. Okay, yeah, he's a bit pissed off. Huh. Come on. Jeez. Like as if you hadn't you've never been under live fire before. God damn it. Okay. Let's move up then. Just how much health does this asshole have? Okay, good. Right, I'm still pretty exposed here, which not great, but hopefully, yeah. There we go. Nice. Now let's see, where's the ship? Also, dickhead. Okay. Right, Frankie boy, let's just forget that whole thing happened. You just pick up your gun again, and I'm not like court martialing you for cowardice or what have you. Let's see. Yeah, cover. Nice. No UFO though. Okay. I mean, ideally, I kind of want, yeah, that was a bit of an. I mean, doesn't look like there's any aliens around, but probably not a great idea to just have my guys stand out right in the open at the end of the turn. But hey. But yeah, ideally, I kind of want my sniper to be up here. Because from there she'll have like a pretty good overview, depending on where the actually your fill is, obviously. Yep, so far it looks like more bizarre JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Ah! Okay, there's another dude outside. Okay. Okay. Okay, right. Got him suppressed, which means that, like, Okay. Nice. And I'm assuming since he came from over there, it's like not 100% sure, but I'm assuming that probably the UFO is in that direction then. You'd sort of expect people to know where the UFO is, considering that we approach this whole area from with the helicopter. But hey, maybe like we weren't allowed to look out the window or something. Or everyone's got like a great fear of heights and didn't want to look out the window because of that. Just quickly checking here to make sure there's no one in there. I mean, I'm doing some fairly foolish things right now. Like I'm certainly spreading out more, not like covering enough angles. But the thing is, this is like one of the scout UFOs, and there's pretty like they've got like I know that they've only have a very limited amount of crew, so um, I'm kind of playing it loose because I'm fairly sure like the only remaining aliens on this map are in the UFO itself now. Famous last words, I know, I know. Okay, but where the hell is it? Wouldn't expect that. Ah, okay. Where there's fire, there's UFOs. Famous old saying. Right. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't get my little sniping spot there. I don't think so. Okay. Right. Okay, ready? Rocket dude. How about you move up too? Although, hopefully we won't be needing you this mission. Hmm. Still, I'll give you guys some time. Give you some time to move up, just in case. Sniper lady. Now, she probably won't have a good angle inside the UFO from back there, so let's post her. Yeah, sure, it's out in the open, but it's also ways back, so hopefully that ought to be fine. You take up position right next to the door, just in case someone tries to go out. up also. Eh. Ah, shit. But good thing uh, I realized he needed to reload. Don't have the points this turn, but let's make sure I don't forget about that, because that could get very messy. Eesh. Speaking of messy, hell of a parking job they did. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure. And I mean, it's not like we get anything for bringing back our guns fully loaded, so might as well make sure to reload all of them. Oh. Oh. Jeez. Didn't expect them to come rushing out. Fuck. Okay. Boy! This isn't great. Obviously. Well, this is the... Oh, but I guess now it's the truth. This is Xenonauts experience. Jesus. Dude. You've got like no chill. Shit. Fuck. Right. Boy. This isn't great. Obviously. Let's see, heal him up so I can at least stop the bleeding, hopefully. Don't want those guys to bleed out. Didn't expect my guys to be this. First off, I didn't expect them to get through the shield that fucking quick. I know the shields had like only limited durability, but I figured since we didn't get hit before, it would like stand up to for one turn. But I guess up close and personal, that's not the case. Okay, let's just hope he's got enough. Mr. Vasilyev has like good enough reflexes to shoot the guy. Fuck you, I know you're in there. Nice. Shit. Okay, this isn't bad though. Because if he's there, that means... Ah, fuck. Come on, guys. Seriously. Okay, you take... Shit. This is... not great. Yep, this is really very... no good, very bad. Didn't, like, bring a pistol with me, did I? Actually, let's see. How about to make up for being a win. Okay, actually, nope. Don't want to heal the alien. I want to anti-heal. Boy, I remember accuracy being like a lot better. Ah, fuck. And he's oh boy, and I've got like no turns to react. Hopefully the okay, good. The whole reaction fire thing. Okay, good. Got a bit burnt by the flash grenade, but hey. Welcome to Earth, motherfucker. Okay, hey, we only lost one dude. One actually survived, luckily. And we got ourselves some corpses and didn't destroy too many. Uh, too much good alien shit, I hope. Okay, and now we can research more stuff since we have more stuff. Um, uh, wait a second. Ah. Okay. Let's see. Right. And let's get some guys on researching those things. Okay. Right. I mean, look, we at least like some people seem to be happy with us. Yeah, not much we can do. Alien invasion. You've probably already noticed we're being invaded, Commander, so I won't state the obvious. You just did. The situation is bleak. None of the major powers are able to defend their own airspace, let alone protect the rest of the planet. It seems things are up to us. My team stand ready to help. There may only be a handful of us, but some of the finest minds on the planet are at work in your laboratories. The organization offers a certain freedom from intrusion that appeals to those of intelligence. Oh man, our science guy is a real epic Reddit lord. The key to beating our enemies is to understand them. We are keen to study any extraterrestrial equipment you can recover from the battlefield. In the meantime, we have been gathering intelligence on the size and composition of the alien fleet orbiting our planet. Mostly images and data obtained from orbital satellites or ground-based observatories. Given the depressingly disjointed response from the rest of the planet, this is probably the most in-depth study of the invasion to date. We've conclusively identified over 3,000 separate UFOs in orbit around the planet, with several times that amount of additional probable signals. The fleet is comprised of craft of various sizes. The UFOs already sighted entering our atmosphere represent the smallest orbital signatures detected, while the largest signals identified appear to be enormous warships with dimensions rivaling that of modern aircraft carriers. A glimmer of hope remains. The alien craft seem poorly suited to atmospheric flight. Our interceptors may enjoy some early success against the superior extraterrestrial vessels simply due to better adaptation to the combat environment. This may also explain the appearance of only relatively small craft in the skies above our planet. Our scientists theorize that the aliens will have to modify their craft to enter our atmosphere. The larger the craft, the longer this will take. If they are correct, the largest craft will only appear in the later stages of the invasion or the game. Perhaps this will afford humanity, read us, enough time to organize a more effective defense. I have two recommendations: that we consider supplementing our existing F-17 Condor aircraft with a heavier interceptor capable of carrying more powerful weapons, and that we investigate some form of battlefield support vehicle to aid our soldiers when securing crashed alien craft. Both proposals are already on our desk. Nice. And now we can research a fancy plane or a fancy car. And I'm going to go for the fancy car. Actually, I'm going to put everything I got on the fancy car, actually. Because I really want that fancy car. Because it's a lot of fun. Yeah, let's not bother with those. Okay. Okay, my guy's on. Well, rip, Joseph. Oh yeah, one other thing, as you can probably tell from some context clues, this whole thing is set in the late 70s, early 80s, so Cold War stuff is sort of there in the background, but it's a bit of a bummer that it like never actually comes into play gameplay wise, sort of like how you depending on how you handle things, you gotta like keep everyone from going at each other's throat or throwing like their like one power or other throwing like their money and manpower behind the aliens. Would have been cool if that had like played into it. I mean, generally, I get that it's kind of the point to be sort of like the original XCOM, but I had sort of wished. I mean, I do like that they kept the basic gameplay pretty close, but I sort of wished if they done like some like tried a bit more, like deviate a bit more than they actually ended up doing. I don't know, maybe make a bit more of the geopolitical setting, or have some more interesting, like some the alien types are pretty much this. Like most of them are pretty close to the aliens that are in the original XCOM, and if they maybe experimented a bit more with those factors, that would have been cool. Anyways, guess right now there's nothing to do but wait around. Do I? If I unassign him, I wonder how like if they still heal if they're assigned to. Oh, hey there! If they're assigned to a craft, don't know that. Okay, Light Scout UFO. My team has finished preliminary studies on the recovered UFO hull. We have designated the Light Scout. It is very small compared to some of the orbital signals we have detected, barely more than a probe. It is approximately a dozen meters from nose to tail, comprising a saucer section and two wings filled with what we believe to be sensor equipment. Wings. Already feeling hungry. Two small thrusters mounted on the back of the saucer provide propulsion. The craft does not appear to have a reactor of any kind, instead seeming to draw power from rechargeable capacitors in the wing. Capacitors. It is almost certainly not capable of independent operation. Instead, it would need to be launched from a home vessel at the start of each mission and return there afterwards. It is pure combat performance for such an advanced vessel. It is no match for one of our counter interceptors. The main weapon is an energy cannon mounted beneath the saucer, which has a relatively slow fire speed and a shorter range than our sidewinder missiles. The armored shell is remarkably strong and impressively heat resistant, given it is only a few millimeters thick, but it is too thin to offer much protection against modern munitions. Enjoy the gentle introduction while the last, Commander. I doubt the larger ship will be such easy prey. Hey, maybe they are going to be even easier prey. Maybe let's not be such a negative Nancy all the time, Mr. Science. Anyways, good afternoon, Bob. How's it going? Ooh. I mean, here in the early stages of the game, the like every 5 seconds there's a pop up, but it slows down a bit as we go along, since there's obviously more stuff we actually know. Hello, Commander. As requested, we at Strategic Planning started to analyze ET UFO activity and determine the uh, military objectives. Meaning no disrespect to R&D, but interpreting ET strategy is best suited to the men who do it for a living. I'll be keeping you updated on whatever we can discover about extraterrestrial UFO activity. Like now, for instance. Earlier today, there was a confirmed sighting of a UFO, Light Scout class, circling low over a classified research station in America. Didn't take any visible action, but local radio operators detected unusual bursts of energy in the VHF uh, band, and the researchers detected simultaneous bursts in the SHF band. I've cross-linked this with similar reports in Germany, Australia, and Hong Kong. Considering the strategic importance of the locations involved and the analysis of light scouts from R&D, I'm certain these scouts were gathering and transmitting intelligence on potential future targets. UFOs on scouting missions remain in the air for an extended period of time, gathering intel on potential targets. There doesn't seem to be any particular plan to what they cover, so it should be fairly easy to intercept one. As the ETs have dedicated ships for scouting, you can expect scouting missions to be carried out by small signals. More intel a scout can gather, the more damaging later attacks will be, so try and get as many scouts taken down as you can. Well, I'm trying. Even if we can't recover the crash site, we can at least make sure the ETs are fighting in the dark. Okay, so what we take away from that is go pew pew at bad UFO. You. A Xenonaut autopsy. A Xenon is a humanoid alien that stands at approximately 170 centimeters, 5 feet 7 inches tall. Man, that's. I imagine you share our surprise that we resemble humanity so closely. Statistically, we believe the likelihood of this occurring by chance is effectively zero. Seasons are physically weaker and less hardy than humans. God damn it. They're attacking us with Raditors, with bone fractures occurring at only 60% of the force required to fracture human bone. Both are likely to be the result of prolonged exposure to a low-gravity environment. The physiology is intriguingly similar to our own, with most internal organs present in a recognizable form and a remarkably similar skeletal structure. A couple of exceptions are worth noting. A substantially enlarged cranium contains a corresponding increase in brain tissue, and vocal cords are atrophied to the point where verbal communication would be impossible. Oh, it's Twitch streamers, actually. The latter suggests the creatures have transcended words. Perhaps they have a telepathic link with one another? The body shows extensive signs of genetic modification at the cellular level. Season tissue possess only a single sex chromosome, and more importantly, samples taken from multiple enemy combatants show they are genetically identical. That is, they are all clones. Genitalia present but heavily atrophied. Hey, I think they're like perfectly normal, okay? Asexual reproduction is obviously at work, but almost certainly facilitated by some form of technology. A metal valve on the upper spine is linked to the creature's circulatory system, which may indicate an artificial method of blood filtration that replaces excretion. Good to know the aliens don't poop. An undersized liver and kidneys suggest it is certainly possible. Indeed, if administered regularly, this blood filtration could also remove the need for consumption and the digestion of foodstuffs entirely. Nutrients could be fed directly into the blood serum. Has extraterrestrial technology surpassed their biology? Frankly, this cause poses more questions than it answers. I don't know. I think like the major thing I was asking myself is, do the aliens have better dicks than us? And it answered this question: no, we've got nothing to fear. Sure, maybe they're going to kill us all, but at least they're not going to embarrass us in the bedroom. And here, a seasoned non-combatant analysis. I mean, there's like different aliens. Maybe some of the later aliens have like giant monster dicks. I mean, well, like I guess there's not much. It's not really much of a spoiler that there's like what were they called in the original XCOM? Anyways, there's like zombie making aliens. Yeah. So I guess there's some alien fucking around. From the earliest recording of a crash landing in Puglia, Italy, in 1910, to famous incidents such as the Gateshead Grey abductions, humanity has had an endless fascination, with little green men from Mars. Now they're here with sinister intent. I've prepared a summary of what we know for your distribution as our brave boys have slept through every briefing I have given. Perhaps you could invite them to a story at bedtime. Hey, look, my soldiers, they like focus on important stuff, not none of this nerd shit. Um, mhm. It's unsurprising our soldiers have torn through seasons like a shark in a swimming pool. I mean, they haven't really. Several subjects we have brought in for study are ill prepared for a fight. Seasons in red jumpsuits seem to fill non combatant roles, such as technician or navigator. Given their unique genetic structure, they may be manufactured on a production line basis, then programmed to meet specific manpower needs. Like our own pilots and engineers, they are only lightly armed and perform poorly in ground-side combat. Jumpsuits are resistant to impacts, but while it can absorb a 9 mm bullet, it is considerably less effective against a hail of rifle rounds. You would expect to find non-combatants on every UFO you bring down, but never in any dedicated combat operation. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a nice touch that the aliens have red shirts too. Okay, and we've got also some more eggheads, so let's put them to work. Yeah. Actually, maybe. I- Just so I don't feel like too single minded about it all. Okay. And they're coming. Both of them. Okay, so I guess we gotta split up. Probably. Hmm. I was like wondering if maybe it would have been worth it too. I mean, can we even catch up to that dude though? It's probably it's like very I'm not sure. They're like scouting and finding out how much better our digs are than theirs, apparently. Um, Also, like murdering people and setting stuff on fire and what have you. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to catch this dude right now, so I guess I might as well focus both of our guys on that. Yep. Right. Let's return to base. And let's get our kill team in. Eh, actually. Yeah, apparently they like do Pink Floyd laser shows for Navy vessels. Most fiendish of objectives. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'll send my other dude up after him in the hope that maybe he'll. Nah, shit. Yeah, sure, why not? In the hopes that maybe he'll like turn around and fly straight into my guy. Doubtful, but hey, stranger things happened. Okay, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I just wanna return to base. He's probably already mostly out of fuel at any rate. Okay, yeah. We've got ourselves a garage. Nice. Uh, let's wait a few more seconds and then send a team out to deal with these guys. Um, Actually, before we do that, though, let's make sure everyone's got the right loadout here. Uh, I think I'll turn her into a shield maiden. And you know what? Maybe she's. Let's have her pack some C4. Just to. Well, we haven't unlocked the Lambo yet. It's we're like at honestly, frankly, sort of embarrassing disparity between us and the aliens when it comes to like cool sports cars. They've got like McLarens and all the other stuff, and we're like barely we like basically driving around in the tank equivalent. Wait, right now we don't even have a tank because we haven't unlocked it yet. But the tank equivalent of like a Pinto or something. Okay. But yeah, let's take out our anchor and see if maybe we can get some cool stuff. Okay. I mean, there's some local security forces around, which this was basically uh, that's basically the major, like in my opinion, the my favorite upgrade over the original XCOM is that there's now like civilians or local forces around that sometimes shoot aliens too. Uh, they're like not super useful, but I had like times when like some random police dude just ran up and like fucking blasted an alien that was about to shoot one of my guys, and that felt pretty good. Okay, there's crashed car, smoke. Probably the UFO isn't that way. Okay, let's see. Alright, move through here. Yep, here's the UFO. Question is, where are the aliens? Not that way? Okay, no one's like hiding out right in front of our spawn point. This is nice. Okay. But yeah, there's usually a bunch of guys around that are outside of the. Sorry. One second, I'm just want to look up something. What's the melee button? Round combat. Ah, yeah, it's M, but I guess I don't have the points. Because you can, like, sometimes knock in windows to allow people to jump through them. Not really needed right now, but still a cool, neat thing. But yeah. Okay, right. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Oh, bye. It's different agents. And they're pissed off. Nice. But actually, I learned something from our last mission, which is that honestly, trying to limit, damage to the enemy equipment really isn't, and it's something I want to go for. So let's say hello to them. Knock knock. Huh. Door's still standing, but it sounded like it hurt at least. Okay, and we know there's like a guy around there somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Don't have time really. Enough points to shoot him, but he's over there, so let's see. Maybe we can have another dude say hello. Oh. Well. Thing is, if I try to move him up behind that car and shoot at this dude, I'm potentially exposing himself too far from the ship. I've got 32. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take cover here. Now I'm exposed to shots from that dude. Can't shoot on him without also shooting on my guys. Okay. Right. Okay. Unfortunately, there's I don't really have enough turn time units to respond efficiently, but let's just hope he doesn't. Oh right, there's another dude. Fuck. Okay, this isn't great. Okay. Huh. I swear they used to be a lot less efficient at killing us. The last few times I played this. Oh, bye. Not really impressed, is he? Well, dodge this. Nice. And does he go back there? But he's out of range. Well, let's hope so am I. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure how grenades, how the timer works on those. I think they explode at the start of the enemy turn, but maybe it's enough to. I don't know. Let's get Kerstin over here. So we've got eyes on the entrance there, and yeah. Shit. They got a policeman. Well. I'll die. That's unfortunate. Actually. Question: do I want to blow up the alien ship or do I want to blow this up? I think blowing this up is probably better. Can I? Nice. I mean, you can just assume that our guys have like a pretty good insurance, pretty good insurance to cover all the damage we are doing. Okay, right. It's still good. The shield is semi-good. Knowing that we basically can't move this guy anywhere and have him shoot too. That's cool, but unfortunately not enough. Okay. Shit. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, I think one thing I'm taking away, a lesson I'm taking away from all this is that shotguns are good. Everything that isn't a shotgun is bad. Okay, good. At least that's this dude to dealt with. Let's take cover behind this. Hope they don't try to blow up the car. You also move up. Huh. Weird that they didn't shoot there. I mean, not gonna complain, but still weird. Uh, right, I think. Let's see. Uh, um, can I reset the timer? Okay, good. I can. Okay, let's. No, actually, let's chill out back here just so she won't get attacked uh, in any scenario. Ah, finally we opened the door. So now we can hopefully do some sniping or something. Huh, looks like they actually already made a hole in there. Yeah, that's right. 39 time units. Mm-hmm. Okay, come on. 80. Why won't you? No. Yeah, whatever. Nice. Okay. Right, lady, you can be a soldier again. Ah, can I? Yeah. Okay. So there's a hole in the side. Sort of hard to tell sometimes. Nice try. Ah, shit. Smoke seems to be hiding them. Alrighty. Boy! I knew I should have thrown a grenade. But hopefully now he doesn't have enough turn units to reaction fire. Oh, unless, of course, there's another dude in there with him. But there wasn't. Oh, well, at least our sniper survived somehow. Hey, this isn't going great so far. I guess I am playing it on hard difficulty after all. But yeah, actually, I think I gotta call it a day right here because I still have some stuff to take care of. Um, yeah, but I mean, I guess you're getting the the like the genuine Xenonauts experience here. Oh, yeah. So let's get out of here. And I hope you guys turn again on Sunday when it's time for more Undying. You know, then we can shoot the monsters ourselves, which hopefully is going to be we're hopefully going to be doing a bit of a better job than our guys were right there. I catch you then. Bye.